Are you hungover today?
Why would I be? Nope,
No,
not even a
Miss
little.
Miss Jazmynne Sierra doesn't drink, so she doesn't.
Nope, she is a Christian.
She's a good Christian lady.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh a hangover away. So, you were at the comedians' Christmas do last night. How did that go then?
I had a lot of fun. Personally, I had a lot of fun. Everybody was in good spirits. It was all very chill, very just like,
Yeah. I seen the video Pete, I think, took of Paddy McDonald drinking like a pint
it
of
was like a
Guinness.
giant.
It was like a fucking pint of Guinness, like the size of like a speaker. You
It
know?
was huge.
Yeah. I know. Did you get up to any shenanigans last night, or
No, I behaved myself.
you behaved
I
yourself?
behaved myself.
Should have heard what she was saying before this camera started. Man. Just cocaine off the toilet seats. It was full. She ran out of heroin and used Jack Daniels to start injecting. It was crazy.
I'm more impressed. I made it through the whole night. I didn't fall. Nothing crazy happened. And yeah, I think the only thing is I left my bag somewhere. So I need to go after this. I'm going to Belfast to trace back my steps.
Did you leave it Madden's?
No.
No, I've left my fucking notepad Madden's about 400 times, and I'm getting sick of it. They can just keep it at this point. I might just keep it there and just go, here, lad, I'll be back for this on Tuesday, right? And just, but yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the User Hectic Podcast with me, your host, Justin Freeburn. This week we've got the wonderful, absolutely hilarious Miss Jazmynne Sierra. That's the only compliment you'll get out of me for the next whatever amount.
Noted. Well, it's filmed, so I can just replay it.
Exactly. Yeah. We'll clip that, and that'll just be
I'll
like
go to sleep to it.
Yeah. That's your message tone now.
Every night.
It's your alarm to wake up in the morning. Do you ever see the Kanye West alarm?
No. Did you see that Kanye's putting out new music?
Yes, actually. Ty Dolla $ign. Woo!
Ugh.
Fucking love Ty Dolla $ign as
I
well.
don't think you understand. My favorite song in the entire world is Everybody by Backstreet Boys.
Oh, really?
Favorite musician is Kanye.
Oh, shit.
And
yeah.
so when I think my brain actually like stopped working for a second.
Yeah, I seen all the clips from it,
Yeah.
and it was just see that like. I don't know why I feel like when the song comes out the song will be trash, but
I don't
it's
even
just
care.
that like imagine being in like an arena when he played that for the first time, that fucking everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Oh
fucking
man, I went completely feral.
yeah.
I went feral. I'm so mad I did that. I mean, I'm mad I did that because you're gonna do something with that. But yes.
Clip that, Justin, in the future. I was gonna say clip that. Whoever edits this, it's me. It's fully me. But
Written by me. Produced by me again.
Yeah. I swear to God, that's how comedy feels all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you shoot a special, that should just be the credits of it,
I know.
Written, produced, and directed by me, and nothing was even videoed.
Would you ever do a special?
I'm planning on trying to do one this year.
Wow.
And I'm trying to, hopefully they don't watch this, I'm trying to sneak, I can't say who, but I'm trying to get someone to sponsor it. Quite a big company to try and sponsor it so that I can get at least like another 2 or 3 cameras. So we'll see what happens, because
What do you call it?
I'll tell you what, the company or
No, your special.
oh, the special. I've actually a few names in the works. I had one idea that was
Big Red.
Big Red.
Yeah.
Did you say that's kind of sick actually? Wait there, hold on. Would you, just while I'm getting this up, would you do a special? Have you got one in the works?
I think
Because you've been writing, girl.
I think to celebrate, like I'm applying to for my passport next year.
Oh shit, yeah.
And so if all that goes through and goes
Yeah.
well, I would love to like do a celebratory like
yes, yeah.
special.
Base it all off that.
and just do all about that.
Yeah. Green card march to comedy.
Like you can't get rid of me.
I'm not fucking leaving. I know. You're one of the bays now. That's it. You move from one of the boys to one of the bays once you move into this country.
Sure, I got enough photos with people last night to like give a good backstory if I need to have a fake marriage. I'm
Oh
like,
really?
Look at all these
And
photos.
who's that? James Macaulay or like?
No. James Macaulay, I have beef with James
Oh,
Macaulay.
what's going on with the beef?
I had a few friends over for like a showing them what Thanksgiving is.
Yeah.
And everybody loved the food. Everybody was really complimentary. Everybody lied. But James Macaulay did not.
Oh really?
And he was like, What's in these potatoes?
Oh shit.
And I was
no,
like,
I don't.
I just started laughing. I was like, why do you ask? Because I don't know. It's it's a little vinegary or something, and
Well-
I it's gonna be in my head forever.
Did you not just hit him with like the white guilt?
I
Like
don't know.
it's
to
black
be-
people food. Like-
To be fair, I don't understand why I would make potatoes for Irish people.
oh yeah, that's like
That's
yeah.
like asking
Oh,
for
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like me making Chinese food for
a Chinese person.
yeah,
Yeah,
those
yeah,
people.
yeah. Here we are.
making Chinese food for Germans. I don't know. Like, yeah. So no. What was it? Was it just mashed potatoes then, or
Okay, so I made it in the American way. So the Americans would
Ew.
put. I know.
you just put 90,000 spoonfuls of butter in it? Was it, or is that the
No,
Irish way? I don't know.
it
I
was-
feel like
Irish way is just like butter and milk,
yeah.
but
True.
like
we know what we're doing.
you
That's
keep
all
it
we
simple,
had for
keep it
hundreds of
simple.
years. yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I mean,
no,
the English tried to take it from us, but fuck.
Americans are like, how fattening can we make this?
oh
and
shit.
so
yeah.
it's like heavy cream cheese, sour cream, which I think that's what he was tasting.
Oh really? Yeah. So fuck, it wasn't even just mashed potatoes. Then it was like literally.
No, it was mashed potatoes.
But like that's a fucking cheesecake at that
No,
point.
but
Like,
I mean-
it's like
But if you look at it, it looks like mashed potatoes. Like it wasn't like in a weird consistency or
every
anything.
fucking spoonful makes one of your feet leave. Like it's
Well,
fu-
you know who ate like 3 plates of it?
who?
Cahir. And he
Oh,
said,
there we go.
and he said he had my back. He was like, "No, this is the best way."
But Cahir's like from up north, so like his like taste buds are just gone. It's just
Okay,
sea salt.
no,
I'm only
no.
joking.
I'm a great cook. I'm a great cook.
Yeah. So like you fed Northern Irish people spuds basically, so, and James McCauley didn't like it. Would you
No.
not just have like played?
So
it
he
in
can't be my fake husband because I wouldn't be able to fake it.
Oh.
because
there's no love in that. There's
No, I gave
that's a real Northern Irish marriage. There's no love in it whatsoever.
I saw him last night, and I was like, because he was there,
yeah.
and I was like, "Don't ever talk to me again. Don't ever talk to me again." He just laughed. He
He's
was so tall, and I'm like, you know,
You're like, don't ever fucking talk to me. But,
I'll fight you.
he's too honest. That's what it is.
No, I loved it.
James McCauley, for anyone that doesn't know, he's
Autistic.
he's a local comedian, up and coming on the scene, and he's really good. He's a good friend of mine. So fuck him on his sandwich.
It's fine.
Yeah.
No, I think my fake husband's Aaron Butler.
Aaron Butler. Yeah.
Yeah.
So why what caused that then? I'm assuming you know Aaron Butler at this point. Yeah.
Because he doesn't actually want to get married or have children or any other things, and
He's a good actor.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Honestly,
He's just
though,
like, I love her.
and I don't
Top
know.
dancing.
I think I have the most in common with him. I love, like, I was talking to him last night, and he was like, "Oh, I watched this." Like, I watched that. But to be fair, I don't know. I was on the Guinness.
Yeah, you wouldn't need a meal after that. What else? So what, like in Thanksgiving, what is the traditional meal in that sense?
You see, that's the thing. Is like I grew up in a Puerto Rican family.
Yeah.
So like, what's traditional wouldn't be traditional
Yeah.
American wise. Like Americans would probably just do like
Yams.
turkey, yams,
Yeah.
potatoes, green bean casserole,
Yeah.
and some like rolls, or you guys call them baps, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Few
I
baps.
would have, at my house, we would have rice and beans.
Right.
We would have a whole pig roasting.
Oh shit!
We
Really?
would have a chicken. We would have a turkey.
And I didn't get invited.
a
This
fried turkey. And every side you can possibly think of. So.
Yeah.
But there's so many people in the family, so like people can bring stuff, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's my ex girlfriend, she was Portuguese,
Yeah.
and they do sort of a similar shit where like they cook like one like you literally I walked into the house on like Christmas or whatever it was,
Mhm.
and it would just be like a turkey on or whatever, or like a like you know whatever type of pheasant was in. And
Pheasant?
I was
That sounded really quaint. That sounded really fancy.
and you're in this estate. This is not a
A
fancy.
pheasant.
We eat pheasants in rural Craigavon, but we would walk in and I'd be like, "Oh, where's the rest of the food?"
Yeah.
And like the mum would be like, no, and I'd be like, we just eating turkey. This is gonna be a sickening dinner. And then 4,000 family members would show up with just fucking plates of shit, you know,
Yeah.
fish with the eyes still in it and all.
Oh.
That. Yeah, that creeped me out.
I mean, I'm not gonna yuck their yum, but
yeah. No, it was good shit. Like it was just,
Yeah.
it was weird, man. I just see when like you see
there's
people
too many
like,
hands.
yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
there's too many houses to consider. I hate eating at people's houses.
Yeah. Oh
'Cause
my
you
god.
just don't know what they're like.
Oh my god, this is I have this weird phobia of food because of this.
Yeah.
Do you know, I'd say my girlfriend hates me for this. I get turned off food so easily just by the fact that someone else will eat it.
Yeah.
This is like a weird like autism thing I have where I'm
I don't
like,
get what you mean.
like for example, I do not give a single fuck about coleslaw.
Ugh, I know. I don't. You guys love coleslaw here,
Oh,
and you put corn in everything.
everyone's just tuned out now.
They're like corn, corn, corn.
Do you not like corn and shit?
I mean, not in everything.
Yeah,
Not in my
fucking
tuna sandwich.
ice cream, man. Protein shake, fucking, it's corn flavored, baby. You know.
Sorry.
No, but coleslaw. Do not give a single fuck about it, about how it looks, tastes, whatever. But when I was a kid, I saw someone else eat it, and they got a bit of it in the corner of their mouth. Never touched it, and see, if it touches me now, I will cry, and that's literally just because that one time I have this weird fucking thing with that. It's so weird.
No, you know what it is for me? It's when I go to someone's house, and I'm not having dinner, but I'm just there.
Yeah.
And they're making dinner for themselves or something.
Yeah.
And their cat jumps on top of like the counter, and like it's like moseying about, and they're licking their fingers and cooking it. I was like, you know what? I will never eat at your house.
Yeah.
Ever.
That's disgusting. Like our cat when she was younger used to jump up on the counters. Now she's like, you know.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I wasn't referencing you.
No.
I've never seen them
You're
make
not just
dinner
like
here.
calling me out on it.
Well, now that you've brought it up.
Our potatoes just have butter in them, unfortunately.
Lame.
I know we don't put fucking sweet corn in our potatoes. But it's like, yeah, our cat when it was younger, but we would like go, no, fuck that, you know, get the fuck away. But like I've been in people's houses where like their dog will lick some shit, and then they'll be like, do you want some? And I'm like, I'll starve to death, thank you. You know,
Yeah.
I refuse to eat anything that a dog has just licked. And there's that theory that dogs have cleaner mouths than us, but
I don't care what the theory is.
I don't brush dogs' teeth, though, you know.
I don't want. They also lick their own butts.
Yeah.
They also eat their own shit.
Well, here, stop talking about Northern Irish people now. Right?
Talking about dogs. Talking about the dogs.
Yeah,
So.
we like to lick our own asses. No, but yeah, so yeah, yous would use like a lot more, like
Seasoning.
yeah, that's one thing. See, I am a man for the seasoning though.
Yeah.
I fucking have to season everything.
Yeah.
Like it pisses me off when people don't. But I think it's because everything we eat is so bland that I'm like.
I think it depends on the food. Like, I think when it comes to like meats and stuff, they
Yeah.
should be seasoned.
Right. Okay.
But like, I'm happy enough with plain broccoli.
Yeah. Do you know what my like favorite thing I would want to try is, and at some point in my life I'll have to, or I'll fucking die of a stroke. I want to try like Kansas City barbecue. Have you ever been to KC?
I've been to KC. I haven't been to the barbecue place now.
Oh really?
No.
There's all just because of an episode of Queer Eye. I watched Queer Eye, and there was these two ladies on it who were they owned like a barbecue shack that their father.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I remember.
Yeah,
I saw that episode.
And holy fuck, I was just like, every time they were doing anything, obviously like JVN and all wasn't eating it, you know, they're all like all healthy and shit, but I was like looking at it and I was like, mate, I would fucking take the arm off you to eat that
I love
shit.
that
Like,
you know to call him JVN.
yeah,
Like
fucking,
you're like an actual fan.
yes, I am a fucking
Like
fan. This is the misperception of me. Like, I fucking love Queer Eye. I literally see anytime I'm hungover, stick Queer Eye on, and I'm fucking crying my eyes out for days straight. Box of tissues beside me, because I'll wank and then I'll have a cry. That's it. I'll crank.
I love Anthony. Like, I think
yes.
he's so beautiful.
Yeah, Anthony is the... Fuck, why is the doll
cook.
just left my
The
head?
cook.
The
The
cook,
cook.
yes, the cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. Oh yeah, but he's the one that's bisexual, isn't he? He's the one.
Is
that
he?
Yeah, this is the whole. Well, I don't know. I could be
But he's
making this up.
American.
Oh,
It's good for me.
yeah, this is the whole thing. Like, apparently, he looks a bit like Christian Bale, though. To me, do you ever
Do you
notice
think
that?
so?
Yeah, every time I see him, he reminds me of American Psycho.
A little bit. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, and see what's the therapy guy? What's it?
Karamo.
Karamo, yes.
Do you want me to say it because it was a black name, just in case?
No, fuck.
Just in case you got it wrong.
Sorry, we have to call in a guy from Pakistan here to call for the fashion guy. Like he's the one that gets me every time. Because there was like one in like the new season that came out like a year ago or whatever.
Yeah.
There was like the first episode was like a group of college kids.
Oh, I saw. Oh, and they did the like
their frat
yeah,
house
yeah,
up, yeah. And like they sat down and like literally within seconds these kids were all like fucking yeah, we're just cool dudes, like we're just whatever. And Cromwell was like, what does it mean to be a man? Do you?
And they all started crying.
And they were all like, I don't even know it. I don't even know. And I was like, this is beautiful. I was like, he's just so good at everything. Like he understands like every fucking person's like, I don't know what it is. Fucking
situation.
yeah. If I wasn't a straight man. Yeah, that was good crack. I love JVN. JVN's my favourite in it.
I have his book.
You have his book, yeah?
I read it.
What,
Well, I read it, most of it.
I feel like apparently his live show though was kind of
He was just here. He was here not too long ago.
Yeah,
I didn't see it though.
I'd heard some people went to it and they were like, it was literally just like him going through his it was like a work in progress for him. He had like notes on his table. And he was like, let me just, what was I looking to talk about there, you know? It's like fucking Sean McAlevey MCing. What else was I looking to talk about?
I love Sean McAlevey.
Same, you know. But if you stop kicking me out of mods,
you do what you want. You're the boss. You're the boss.
I know.
Sorry.
He doesn't watch this, it's okay.
No?
But, yeah, no, like, what was I talking about there? Oh, yeah. No, I can't remember. Anyway, we'll go into questions.
Yeah, let's go into
questions.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can fucking...
I'm excited for all of them.
Yeah, we had some...
I'm ready.
Weird ones.
I do attract weird people.
You do. So,
Ask them all.
Ask them all. So we'd actually discussed this before, but we're going to pretend like this is the first time we're having this conversation.
Lovely.
So, why does Jazz not fear the sea despite all the evidence I've provided for from Talal Jamar?
Talal. I love the ocean. I'd be happy enough to die in it. That's how I want to die. Death by ocean.
Death by ocean.
So I think I don't really have the fear there, but also I'm like, how often am I in the middle of the sea?
This is
Like, you know what I mean? It's beautiful to look at.
Yeah, that's how you got here. But
I sailed the ocean sea.
Yeah, that's what we used to tell my friend. We used to tell him he's from Portugal, and we used to slag him saying he came here in a floating door, and he did not appreciate it at all. So.
Yeah, no.
I mean, if I went anywhere else, I'd be fucking lucky to get anywhere else. So.
We've got names for that. In America.
Racist.
Yeah. There are racial slurs. They would call so I grew up in Florida, obviously, so anyone who like came from like Cuba or South America or whatever, or like
because Florida Caribbean. Is mostly like fucking Spanish, isn't it?
Yeah, so, it's literally like the second language there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they would say wetbacks.
Wetbacks? Oh my god!
I don't know if you have to bleep that. I don't know if that's a curse.
No, I have heard that at some points. Wetbacks.
So I got called that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. You got called that?
If I spoke Spanish in public, yeah.
Yeah. How often would you speak Spanish? Is it just around family and stuff, or you're hardly going into Starbucks in fucking Belfast? Like,
well, in America, it's like all the time. Like, there's always someone Spanish around. But
exactly, yeah.
I think because of where I grew up and it being such a racist town, I couldn't.
Oh, really?
Because they were just looking for something to say. So now as an adult, because obviously I'm here, I'm not really practicing Spanish.
Yeah.
So if I do talk to like my grandma or something, I just
hola, bro. Just
I just respond in English, even though they're talking to me in Spanish.
Oh,
you know who speaks Spanish?
Who?
And he pretends like he doesn't?
Who?
George Robinson.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Hey. I feel like that man's just riddled with like mysteries.
He's probably my favorite person in the actual world.
He was texting. I'd text him drunk the other night, being like, "I miss you, brother. I miss you." And he was like, "You keep talking like that, I'm gonna have to come home." And I was like, "Please do. We're all so toxic. I need you."
Yeah, no, for real. He was the dad.
Yeah, the dad. Daddy.
Daddy George.
Daddy George.
I'm gonna regret saying that.
He's got I'm not gonna expose his material on here, but what I love is how he's like, I have a wife and kids. And he's like 21. You're like, no, you don't.
I know.
He's like, I drive a monster truck. And you're like, what the fuck? Where's this coming from? You're like,
I like when he goes, I'm a jazz guy.
Do you like jazz? We were talking about that the other. Me and Luke McGibbon actually were talking about that Monday about how George does that bit about This is such niche banter, so it is like it's like such a niche topic for anyone watching, because everyone that listens to this is all just like chavs. So
is there not like a huge amount of black guys watching?
There's a huge amount of black following here.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Shout out my
brothers. Shout out to all the black followers. You don't have any.
Right?
There's no way.
I know we've had this argument. Jazz doesn't believe that I have any black followers, so please text me and make me look less racist, okay? Because it's
gonna-
becoming a fucking thing throughout the comedy scene, right? So
You gotta show me the number so you're not sending it from a fake, like
Fake
your
account,
own
yeah.
thing. Sending it to yourself.
Just notice I've made 14 new emails. All with "de" at the front of the name.
You were at the. How did the PAV go Monday?
Oh, fuck me, Jesus Christ. I
Is
literally.
that good or bad?
It was literally my last gig of the year. I was like, I'm not doing any more the rest of the year. Like,
Because of how great it went.
oh yeah, it was so good that I've just completed comedy. I've clocked it, as we call it, and I literally was. I went on, like, the whole night was going all right. Everyone did well. Ross Mitchell fucking murdered, and I was
Yeah.
like, and fair play to him, he's good enough to do it. And I went on, I was headlining, and I literally walked on stage, and from the second I stepped on stage, like at the break, like 9 people left the crowd, and there was only like fucking 15 people in the room.
That.
And I was like, right, whatever. And I like walked on stage, and I could just like feel resentment against me straight away.
Really?
It was a very what would the term be you would use to describe? It was a POV crowd.
No,
they were
sometimes
very.
it is weird.
Yeah, they were very like hipstery, if you get what I mean. Like,
Oh yeah,
like
no.
and then a huge portion of the guys that were in were all like the improv guys.
Yeah.
And my material just does not go down. And
You know what it is? I think with whenever there's improv people, theater people, whatever, watching
Yeah.
stand up, they're watching it as a performer themselves.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
You
so,
do it yourself. But
yeah, I do it all the time. Like there's
Yeah.
comedians I think are so funny, and I never laugh at their shows.
Yeah.
But it's because I'm listening.
It scares me whenever like I see like someone on stage and they'll make this most stupid joke, and I'll hear you before everyone else fucking die laughing in the corner. there's a few that Martin Barkley do.
Oh my gosh! And it's like I've heard it so many times, but for whatever reason, every time he does certain jokes, it gets me so good. I'm just like, damn it.
Kentucky Fried Ham.
No,
Such niche stuff.
It's the singing ones. The singing.
Oh yeah, you are not alone, fucking bitch. I swear to God, I had that stuck in my head for about 3 days after the last Madden. It was like fucking Saturday, and I was like, I am here with you, bitch. Like, I swear to God. Get your ass down to Madden's on a Tuesday and
Yes.
you'll see him. He's usually there.
Oh,
But
good stuff.
yeah, there was another one I heard you. Oh, it was funny enough, Sean McAlevy's.
Oh, the water, the water.
Are we in the water?
We did.
Is that your son?
We did a gig in Lurgan, and
I'm booked to do it, so yeah.
so
I can't wait.
we did a gig there, and he did that joke, and everybody turned around to make sure it was
Really?
okay to laugh, and I was dying
Yeah.
in the back, and so then they all laughed, and it was
Jesus
really
Christ.
funny.
And that's funny because if you weren't in that room,
They would have laughed.
knowing Lurgan, they would have fucking laughed
They
at
would've
that.
laughed.
They would have like, say the N-word, say it. You know, they're fucking. Yeah, Lurgan's a weird place recently. Been a lot of weird shit happening in it. And there's usually an ulterior motive behind everything that happens. So yeah, I am trying to get out of here as quick as I can. Literally, Lurgan is like a half a mile that way from me. And
Okay.
I'm sick of this fucking town. And then I'm like, I'm sick of this town, and then I'm moving.
I'm sick of this town.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Intrusive thoughts.
I know, fucking Woody from Toy Story voice. There's a snake in my fucking street.
What other questions we got?
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
What do you think of the Toy Story movies? Do you think they've went on too long? Or?
No, I mean they can be quite long, but I always enjoy it. And you know what it is? It's usually movies when they have like a sequel or like stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's never as good, but
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like Toy Story's consistently been.
Consistent. I didn't like the last
quality.
one. Can't wait for fucking Toy Story 7 when it's like just a fucking autistic kid with a fidget spinner with eyes on it.
God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Where did that come from in my brain?
I don't know. Nervous tick. Nervous tick.
Actually, a question from George Robinson. Have you, Justin? Why haven't you responded to my DM? I'm not joking. Have you ever been attacked by an animal? Follow up. What would you like to be attacked by? If so, would it be a goose?
It would not. It would not be a goose. I would love to be attacked by Cupid.
George. I think I just want to be attacked by like an octopus. just feel like I'm in an orgy. Just you know, like,
No, I would love to be attacked by an octopus as well.
yeah,
actually,
just to feel
Just
some
be-
sort of.
brought to the ground.
Just to be some sort of like warmth, you know, like just to feel some warm embrace, you know, like
So just one octopus or many?
many octopi,
Octopuses.
octopussies.
That's my OnlyFans name. Octopuses.
He said a goose. See, this is the thing. I'm
I
like,
feel like he's trying to reference something, and I just don't remember.
Yeah, this is like some niche banter. He's
I know. Sometimes he's so clever.
yeah, remember that goose, huh? But, I once the first time I introduced him on stage as MC one time, and I introduced him as a cross between Dave Franco and Jim Carrey, and I'm proud of that more than anything. I'm gonna put a photo up of him just for reference. Just a photo of Michael Fassbender.
I told him he's the closest I'll ever be to being friends with Will Ferrell, and that's why I appreciate him.
Yeah.
Because Will Ferrell's one of my favorite comedians.
I know. I feel like he's the most confident guy with like nervous energy.
I know.
He's like, I'm not afraid to talk to
He's
anyone,
gonna be
but I'll
so
do it
mad that we're
nervously.
talking about
Yeah,
him.
no.
He's gonna be so mad that we've been talking
I
about
know,
him.
and he definitely will listen to us. I love him to bits.
He will. He is. He's the most supportive friend you'll
Yeah,
ever
he's
find.
literally like, I'll just see him like and share everything I do, and I'm like, why can't you like? Can you have a vagina so I can just go out with you? It doesn't really matter. It would just be nicer. So like, but that's like a goose. Like that's what the fuck is the point?
I don't know. I think I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it, whatever. What's we actually talked about this before. What is your favorite sandwich? From
Favorite
McSham.
sandwich?
He asked 2 questions actually.
McSham.
McShamwich.
McShamwich. That's actually really funny.
He's back, baby. Booked out the rest of the year.
The pav can bring it down.
Yeah, oh fuck me, Jesus Christ.
No, I think just like turkey, cheese,
Simple shit. Yeah,
mayonnaise, salt and pepper.
yeah. Turkey as well. Not even like chicken. So turkey's meant to be.
Turkey's
like a,
not as popular here.
Yeah, it's not really.
Like
It's more like a. Like you're either on it if you're like on a health kick or it's
Yeah.
like Christmas. So strange. We're chicken people. Found out recently there's a lot of estrogen in chicken.
Is there?
Yeah, I'm like I wonder why I keep wanting to be pegged.
You're
I'm
like, why am I crying? Why am I crying?
This chicken died for nothing. Why won't he text me back, George? Please.
Pollo loco.
This chicken crazy.
Yeah. Oh,
I do.
he's a cultured
he's
man.
fucking bilingual, baby. You know. El pollo loco. There's another Spanish term I know. Comi mi melo culo. Niche.
We're not gonna translate.
Yeah. He also asked top 5 favorite bands. Going to narrow that down to music artists.
Okay. Kanye.
Woo.
Backstreet Boys.
All right. Doing the ad libs there.
I really like Linkin Park.
Really?
Yeah.
Mate, you've like the Suicide Squad of music tastes. You're like,
Uh,
you've like fucking like
no,
such
that's
random
not true. J. Cole
given
and
call.
Harry. I listen to a lot of Harry. I can't say like I hate that I'm saying this, but I do listen to a lot of Harry Styles.
See, Harry Styles to me is I can't get him out of my head for
Same.
the yeah, just I can't stop thinking about him for just being like the teenager that he was, if you get what I mean.
Oh,
Like the
yeah.
One Direction side where he was just that guy.
I
That
think because I was older when that came out, it didn't really affect me.
true. I
So-
suppose yeah, because
yeah.
whenever that was happening, I think I was like 14, 15.
Yeah.
So like it was a weird time in history for me. You know, it was just every
I
girl
don't know what to
started.
make of it.
It was every girl started fancying just like there was like, you know, little white boys with like curly hair, and I was just like, I'm done in now, man. I have no fucking chance at all.
Yeah.
I have one of those things, you know.
Sure, you had a lot of hairstyles.
I did, yes.
Yeah.
Did I ever show you these?
Yep.
You
did.
Would you consider it cultural appropriation?
I would consider it a bold choice.
A bold choice. You're like, it's nothing to do with the culture, man. It's just trash. Just did not suit it at all. So what Jazz's references is
Do you want to tell the people?
Yeah, fucking man. It's actually what's underneath my hat all along. I have box braids. But
Shaman.
I used to go full Chet Hanks, and I used to braid and dreadlock my hair. Wagwan.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah.
Chet Hanks. What a character.
I know. Another thing was because at the time I used to work in a youth club that like took in like foreign nationals into the country, so they're like.
There's so many things that went in my head. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So basically, I worked in a youth club where their job was to help the parents get jobs,
Right.
and the kids get looked after like twice a week.
Yeah.
So we looked after the kids, and then like the ones in the offices, like fucking blah blah blah, and I was like, I remember there was like a drop-in youth club part that would happen like every Tuesday at like 6 or 7 o'clock, you know.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of like Portuguese guys, African guys, and things like that. And like I remember them like being always around with like braids and stuff, and I was like, I need some of those.
I like that. I like that a lot. I like what you're doing there.
This is my kind of guy. It's just, you know how good that would look on me. It's just, and then, and it didn't look good.
Yeah. You know, the Pilgrims did something similar.
There was less genocide on mine. So, at least I didn't force the fucking Asians to make the railroad and then fucking take the credit. You know?
Fair.
I know a lot about American history because it's shoved down your fucking throat every week.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your opinion on that? Like
what?
American history books. Let's get hectic now. Let's get political, baby.
I didn't realize how much I didn't know until I moved to another country.
Oh, and then you start looking from
And I
the
was
outside
like,
in.
Oh, there's nothing in my history book
Yeah.
to teach me about anything other than the United States.
Oh yes, 100%.
Yeah.
This is what I laugh at about. Like I was telling you before, I'm quite a conspiracy theorist.
Yes.
And I think I find it so funny how brainwashed Americans are. No offense.
No,
Like,
it's true.
it just-
That's why I don't want to go back.
You do like see it in like Americans who move to other countries. Doesn't matter where the fuck they move to, but
Yeah.
they move out and they look back in and they're on the outside looking in and they're like, oh shit, no, we're fucked. You know?
I'm like, they're not free.
Yeah.
I was like, they think they're the land of the free.
Yeah,
They
we're the
have
best country in the
no idea.
world, man.
Yeah. We get guns. We get guns.
Exactly. That makes you the best country in the world.
We get guns and we hate the blacks.
See, that's like the different. Like at least, like I think Ireland and Northern Ireland don't. They know they're not the best country in the world.
Yeah.
But like I do think I think it's just so funny how brainwashed people get.
Yeah.
Like just from like, and it is becoming a more known thing. I think that like Americans are starting to realize they're going, oh, our history books are whitewashed the fuck, you know.
Books aside, like the poison that they put in their bodies,
Oh yeah,
just eating in America
just fucking
alone.
microplastics everywhere.
Yeah.
Just,
You know what they put in their potatoes?
James does now.
James knows.
James just died of fucking some dysentery infection.
And he always posts like his food, and I every time I want to be like, it looks terrible. It looks terrible.
Could be doing with some sour cream. That's such a strange thing to put in potatoes for me because it's so like.
You don't taste it. Well, James tasted it, but
Yeah, exactly.
typically don't taste it.
That's a man that grew up in West Belfast with nothing but plain spuds. That's what that
He has a
is.
very established palate. I suppose.
Established palate. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the weed.
Taste things deeply, I suppose.
Yeah. So you had that. Fuck, I'm raging. You should have invited me. Lad, I love fucking.
You would have liked the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
You know I did it for one invite only.
You're gonna hate me. I don't like cheese.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You're lame. I totally forgot.
Divided opinions in this. I was talking about
Who
this
hates
to some.
cheese?
Yeah, I think someone genuinely fell out with me the other day over this. So, like, because they haven't spoke to me since they found out, and I'm kind of depressed over it. So,
Well,
yeah,
there's consequences to your actions.
that's another thing. Because when I was younger, when I was like a kid, I used to like cheese, but now,
No, you don't.
I think I just seen someone else eat it.
What cheese hurt you? Who wasn't good
Hurt
to you?
Just me listening to Lionel
You missed-
Richie
you totally
afterwards.
missed that. You totally missed that. I gave you a pun there.
Oh, what did you say?
No,
No,
I
no,
said, I said, who wasn't good to you? No, okay, now it sounds stupid, but it was cool in the moment.
Halloumi did that to you. I don't know. Fucking, I don't know, cheeses. Think of a
Cheddar.
cheddar pun. I don't know.
Yeah,
terrible, yeah.
I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, cheese is fucking shit anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let me see. We got.
I know I attract weird questions. I know I do.
What Evo asks, what Northern Irish politicians does she hate?
Do I hate?
Yes.
I don't know
Do
any.
you have an opinion on
I only
any?
know. I've only heard of one politician here, And I don't think I hate him. I don't know. I don't hate any of the politicians.
Which one is it again?
The only person I've ever heard of is Jerry Adams.
Yeah, he's the one to love for this.
Okay.
See,
this feels like a setup.
I actually need to. So tell me what you think of this man. Right, when you see him, I'm going to show you Jerry Adams' TikTok. Okay.
He's a TikTok?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Wait there. I need to show you.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, this is So what's your opinion on that? You just clear slate. You look at that wee man, and what do you think?
I can't say what I think because he's a politician.
Yeah,
but
diplomatic answer.
I think I would say hi and bye. I would just keep going.
See, I've had like people who don't know who he is be like, "Oh, he's a cute wee old man." Like he's just, and I'm like, he has murdered people.
Yeah. Like something about him felt dangerous.
Yeah.
But
like there's just wee bit like him doing his wee dance and all
like,
the wee fucking.
You look dangerous, but I also want to kiss you. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
Like he looks like he would slide you money, like with his hand while your parents aren't watching. You know, like he's like, "Oh, here's a favor, mate. You fucking get yourself something nice with that." And I'm like, okay, fucking in debt.
He would compliment my hair. I know he would.
He would, yeah. I think I was explaining this to you before. Our politicians have decided that like Sinn Féin, for example, have decided that they like all the left wing stuff now. They like they like homosexuality. They like black people now. They like blah blah blah. They like they like foreign nationals. But they only like them now because the DUP don't. So that's what our politics is at the minute. Okay. So it's just basically the DUP went, no, we're not having none of that. We're not having none of that shit in this country.
Yeah, don't be mixing.
Yeah, and then Sinn Féin were like, yeah, we're just what? No, wait, he said no, fuck that, no, let them in, the fuck, So that's basically how our politics goes. As I'm probably.
So he's for the blacks.
He's for the blacks.
All right, well,
not for the black and tans. Funny enough, but I heard. Do you know he has a cookbook?
A cookbook?
Yes, I actually have it in the living room. He has a cookbook called the Negotiator's Cookbook.
Is it? I mean, have you made any of the recipes?
It's just all like fucking like stereotypical Irish shit. It's like
stew,
steak and Guinness pie, and you're like, right,
potatoes. Yeah, just add butter.
In brackets in bold, do not add sour cream.
Don't add anything else.
James McCauley was like, fucking.
That's the way to.
It's
do
my
it.
guy. I know.
Is there another question?
Yeah. Just open up my phone. It's just.
Sorry.
Right there.
Sorry.
Oh no, you've places to be. You performing tonight? No, he's just going down for the crack. Yeah. Yeah. We'll keep her short and formal then for you, and we'll get the fuck out of here.
I'm in no rush. Having a great time.
No, I just know how like awkward it can be just showing up to somewhere just late. You're just like walking in. I don't care. See, when you go to Lavery's now, do you pay in?
I've only been like 2 times.
Oh, have you? Yeah, very good. And you haven't paid it. Didn't answer the question. But yeah, I dick ride so much to the big comedians that the bouncers are like, "Go on ahead, mate," and I'm like, "Thank you." It was the biggest.
Just hold on.
Yeah, the biggest compliment before I'd even done Lavery's. The biggest compliment
I've never done Lavery's.
Have you not?
No, I haven't done Lavery's.
Fucking hell.
Did the Opera House? Haven't done Lavery's.
Yeah. You skipped a few steps there, Jazz. Yeah. You're not missing out on anything. Book me instead. But because Colin Gaddis listens to this. Let me see. So I think this one relates to a clip that had been put out on it. What's your opinion on jambons?
I love him. I love jambons.
Jambons is what we call George Robinson out here. So.
That's what he is. My jambon, so he is my little jambon.
We jamboni wony like
jamboree. I don't know. I lost it there.
John Bobinson, but yeah. I would love to get into jambons, but it seems like a real, because there's cheese in it for one. Never got it, but it's a real working man's food. It's like.
Working man, that's what I love.
It's a guy in a high vis vest and a hard hat food, like you're at like the fucking deli. What what's your opinion on like a Centre Deli? Have you ever been to one of
I
these?
thought you were gonna ask me like what my type is, and I was like,
Jeez.
I'm ready.
No, well, actually, we'll hit you that after, but because one of the questions was, "Are your kinks?" But
I'll share that.
but so have you ever been to a Centre Deli?
Is that the hot food inside
Yes.
the gas stations? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fucking, how good are they? What's your opinion on it? You need
So Island Bond over in Antrim. That's the only one I'll get jam buns from. Everywhere
enough.
else sucks.
right.
And then I really like they have like they call them chicken chunks, but it's just like chicken
Oh
balls.
yeah, they're like fucking like thick ass chicken nuggets. aren't they?
Yeah.
They're great.
Thick,
Yeah.
I would love to be called that. You're a thick ass chicken nugget.
Now we know your type. No seasoning. That's what your type.
Oh, there's not a lot of seasoned people here. I mean, what do you want me to do?
I grew up with one guy who was fully
Seasoned?
white. He was fully white, but at 13 he had a beard, and I met his dad, and his dad was fully white, like no like black lineage whatsoever,
Yeah.
and they were both black. Like they were like not even in like not in a like in a heritage sort of way.
Yeah.
Like they were like, I mean, this guy, like, in the winter when sun hasn't been out for fucking months, this guy had, like, the darkest skin, like, in the country.
So jealous.
I
This
swear.
country has stripped me of my melanin.
Yeah, like, this guy, I think he just had, like, a fucking, like, a melanin, like, overdose or something. Like, it was crazy. I miss him. He's a good lad. He has, like, 4 kids now, and he's, like, a year younger than me. So, yeah.
To each their own.
Oh, yeah.
To each their
But,
own. I can do it.
yeah, so, now you're going to say you're up for it. What is your type, then?
Okay.
I always got all my guests.
Huh?
Pete Giffen's on. I'm like, what's your type, bro? And he's like bald in a black t-shirt.
You know what gets me going? I love a smarty guy.
A smarty guy.
Smarty. I like,
an
intellectual.
intelligent dude. Yeah.
Like, I forgot what it's called, but you know when people are really smart and it like gets you going? That's what I have that. Like a man reading a book.
a
a
man
man
reading a book.
Telling me a man telling me a random fact that I didn't know.
See, if I seen a man reading a book, I go, he has bodies in the basement. That's he's
I'm into that too.
just jazz chained to a radiator somewhere. Just, I love it. I love it.
No, I really like smart guys. I like weird. You know I like weird guys. You know I like weird and quirky.
Yeah.
Weird, quirky, and smart.
Weird, quirky, and smart. That's the name of this episode.
That's what I get into.
The polar opposite of me. That's all that is.
Oh yeah. Rephrase from a girl. I'll have your back, girl, because she's smart.
Oh no, I mean like me describing myself.
Oh, okay,
no,
okay,
no,
okay,
Abby
okay.
is fucking.
Yeah, no, you're normal.
Yeah.
You're a normal guy.
How like everyone in my work's convinced I'm autistic, so that's nice.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Because I just kept singing the other day. Never made it as a wise man. By, like fucking Nickelback.
Yeah,
this
you remind
is,
me.
So like every 2 seconds, I just kept turning around to people
I'm
going.
living like a blind man.
like I kept singing that to people, and I was like just like walking up behind people and work, just being like, and these people, I've only started working here like 2 months. These people barely know me, and I was just walking up behind them and like going, "This is how you remind." And they
Your
were
whole
like,
face changed, and I didn't even know your face could
"Oh
do
yeah,
that.
what light skin face that,
That was like, what is happening?
Sin City wasn't made for you." A hand rub. Yeah, no, but Abby's a fucking genius.
Yes.
It pisses me off. It pisses me off that she's smarter than me.
She's smart.
Because
She's pretty. She's nice.
she started using this term with me, though. She's going to hate me for talking about this. She
Okay.
started using this term with me, saying, "That's a stupid question," and I hate it. See, anytime she says to me, "That's a stupid question," there's something inside of me wants to burn down every building within a 100-meter radius. I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna give her my phrase. You know what I say when someone asks me a stupid question?
Yeah.
I say, "Play stupid games, win stupid prizes."
Shit.
That's what I say.
Man, that's gangster. Yeah.
I just look at them for a second and then I say that.
That's actually the name of this episode. Play stupid games. Yeah, but no, I actually do think we should just wrap it up at that. We'll keep her
Alright.
short and sweet if you're alright with it. Or
Love it.
Yeah, and because I think the camera's going to die here, and I couldn't be fucked with the admin of that.
I didn't look at the camera at all this entire time. But
So
thank
stare
you.
right into the camera. And
Thank you for having me.
no, thank you very much for coming on. You know, you're always welcome back anytime.
I have a question.
Yes, hit me.
Am I the first brown person on your pod? No, I'm not. Dang it.
Who else has been on it?
Was
No, it wasn't.
no?
No, but I did ask him to come on it, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I would love to be a part of it." So
I wish I could talk like that.
Yeah. I feel like. Hold on.
I know I'm not the first girl, but if I could be the first brown.
Yeah, we've had like Portuguese people on it. So that's like
American?
no, like Portuguese.
But no, I'm
Portuguese.
saying am I the first American?
You're the first American, yeah.
Well, there we go.
Yeah. Although we are very Americanized. Our sponsors are just Subway cannons going shooting t-shirts into the crowd.
Does Subway sponsor you?
No, I fucking wish.
Oh.
I'm trying to get Jameson to sponsor. So I'm going to give you this one for free, Jameson. Buy Jameson whiskey so that they sponsor me. I was raging, man. My fucking friend used to date a girl who worked for the marketing team for Jameson, and I have never been more pissed off at something in my life that he stopped talking to her, because I was like, you could have done this as an investment. You could have rid that girl into money.
Friends.
Yeah, no. You're so fucking selfish, man. There's no need for it. Fuming, but yeah, thank you very much for coming on. Again, if you're looking back on or whatever with another guest or something, talk shit, we'll kick it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it'd be. Let's add a third.
Let's add a third. Yeah. George Robinson. We'll get James McCauley.
He's here. He's coming.
Oh, is he? He's coming back?
Yeah.
He's more than welcome. George, come the fuck on the podcast. We love you to bits, man. This is the George Robinson episode. This episode.
Title it George Robinson.
I actually might do.
I think that's a great title. George Robinson.
User hectic episode, whatever. George Robinson. And he's like,
Sierra.
I speak to him in 2 months. He goes, "Nah, I never watched it."
No, he'll watch it.
Yeah, but thank you very much for listening, folks. You have been I don't know because I can't see yous, but tune in every week. That should come out every Wednesday, and we are fucking doing fuck all. So let's do it. Fucking doesn't know how to end a podcast.
Yeah.